What up, sports fans? I'm Paulo Camacho, and this is the Macho Sports Report, where I talk to you about the sports stories that matter to me, hopefully matter to you. Well, that could have gone better, and by that, I mean the tenure of future Hall of Fame coach George Karl in Sacramento. A day after the team predictably lost to the Houston Rockets by 35 points in their season finale, the front office, once and for all, pulled the plug on the George Karl experiment on Thursday. I mean, he was a dead man walking on Wednesday anyways. Amid the headlines of a possible 73-win season coming to fruition just down the way in Oakland, and the legendary career of a longtime rival and Kobe Bryant coming to a close down south, reports that the Kings were ready to fire Karl were already out. I mean, figures, he hadn't improved the team at all, had caused irreparable rifts between himself and his players, and was constantly clashing with GM Vlade Divac and owner Vivek Ranadive. Unmitigated dysfunction and pure dumpster fire status of the team aside, Karl just couldn't right the ship in Sac-Town, and in some respects, made things worse. Not to say that it was entirely his fault that the team had failed to reach 40 wins for the 10th year in a row, but his presence just wasn't helping. And considering how much ownership wanted to keep troubled franchise center DeMarcus Cousins, they did the only thing they felt they could. Get rid of the coach. That makes this, the team's third firing of a head coach in only 2 years? And 8 head coaches out the door since 2007? Ugh. Just another example of why the national media considers the Kings a perennial disaster. I mean, at this point, I don't know what the Kings do from here. Don't get me wrong. Cupboard isn't barren in terms of offensive talent. Between Cousins, Darren Collison, Rudy Gay, Rajon Rondo, and Seth Curry, they might have something going in that department. But if they're hell-bent on keeping a hothead like Cousins, finding a head coach is, putting it mildly, going to be a challenge. Never mind finding someone who can install an effective defense to coincide with the league's third best offensive attack. Maybe give Luke Walton a ring? He'd probably laugh hysterically at the idea before hanging up. Much like the 49ers, this Kings team might be in for a long offseason. Hey, Kings fans, can you help me out here? What do you think about the Kings firing George Karl? And how do you think the Kings can improve this offseason? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm Paulo Camacho, and this has been the Macho Sports Report. Peace out, sports fans!